Right. Now we'll go for the another phase in software development life cycle that we are calling as a analysis phase we are calling. What is the analysis phase we are discussed? Already we are discussed requirement phase. Then we are coming to the analysis phase. First, we'll discuss what is a task in the analysis phase and what is the roles in the analysis phase and what is a process in the analysis phase and what is a proof in the analysis phase. These we will start the discussion today. Now coming to the analysis phase, what is a task means? First one, feasibility study. Second one is tentative planning. Third one is select the technology and confirm the environment. Select the technology and confirm the environment. Next, requirement analysis. This is a 4 points they can start the analyzing. This is the task we are calling. What is the task in the requirement phase? Feasibility study, tentative planning, select the technology and confirm the environment, requirement analysis. Coming to the roles, who is the roles here to complete this all the task? System analyst, comma project manager. This is the two role persons will be involved here. System analyst, project manager. What is the process they can follow? Finally, what is the proof? We'll discuss. First, coming to the feasibility study. What is a feasibility study? Sorry, ma. Right. What is a feasibility study? It is a detailed study of the requirements in order to accomplish this project successfully. In order to accomplish means completed successfully within given budget, within given duration, within given resource means team. It will be flexibly and it will be completing the successful manner or not. They can check they can analyze the feasibility. They can analyze the feasibility. This is we are calling as a feasibility. This is we are calling as a feasibility study we are calling. What is a feasibility study? It is a detailed study of the requirements in order to accomplish these projects successfully within the budget, within the duration, within the team. It will be completing successful or not. They can analyze and mention the information here in this section. This is we are calling as a tentative planning. This is we are calling as a feasibility study we are calling. Second one, tentative planning. What is the tentative? It's a temporary process what we are doing. Temporary process means to complete this project successfully, you are implementing some temporary process. What is that temporary process? That they can start the discussion and analyzing here in this section and mention the information here. What is the meaning of temporary? They can analyze. Means, for example, resource planning. This is the temporary only. For example, 10 members or resource is there to complete this project. And these all the 10 members are not permanent. Some people suddenly they're leaving the company also because of they got some good opportunities, they're leaving the companies. Some reasons they're leaving the companies. So this is the we are calling as a temporarily only. It's not permanent to the employees. So like that, temporary process, all they can analyze here in this section. Once again, tentative planning to complete one project successfully. What we are doing the temporary process, what we are analyzing the temporary process, here they can go for that, analyzing very clearly, mentioning the very clear manner in this section. For example, we are discussing resource planning, and they are planning the resource 10 members, but they are not permanent, they are leaving the company sometime. So this is we are calling as a temporary process. Like that, they need to gather, analyze here in this section. And third one, it's very important. Select the technology. What is the meaning of select the technology? Means to complete these all the requirements as a one software, you require one programming language. That may be Java, .NET, PHP, whatever the technology you are using to develop these requirements as a one software. And what is the environment you are using? Single tier architecture, two tier architecture, three tier architecture, n-tier architecture, or standalone environment, client server environment, web environment, or distribution environment. Which environment you are suitable for these requirements, that they can analyze and mention here in this section very clearly. Once again, what is the third one is select the technology and confirm the environment. Why needed here technology? Whatever client giving the requirements, that we need to develop as a one software. Compulsory one programming language, they need to use it. So this is we are calling as a technology, Java, .NET, PHP, whatever it may be, which is suitable for these requirements, that they can select it here. And also environment they can select. Single tier architecture, standalone environment, client server environment, web environment, or distribution environment. Which environment we are suitable to develop this one, that they can very clearly analyzing and mention here in this section. This is we are calling as a select the technology and confirm the environment. What is the select the technology and environment? To complete one project successfully, what is the best technology, what is the best environment, they can analyze and mention here in this section. This is we are calling as a select the technology and confirm the environment. Coming to the next fourth point, requirement analysis. What is a requirement analysis? To complete these projects successfully, what company need to provide the facilities, that they are providing properly or not, they can analyze and mention here in this section. Once again, what is the requirement analysis? To complete any project successfully, what company need to provide the facilities, that all they can providing or not, they can analyze it. For example, they are choosing .NET technology, so .NET license they are purchasing or not, they are providing or not. That .NET we need to install hardware they are providing or not, systems. That .NET knowing resource they are recruiting and giving the team members or not. That all they can analyze and mention here in this section. This is we are calling as a requirement analysis we are calling. Once again, to complete one project successfully, what company need to provide the facilities, that they can providing properly or not, like hardware, software, resource, so many things they can analyze here in this section. This is we are calling as a requirement analysis section. They can analyze and mention very clear manner here. Once again, what is a requirement analysis? Task, feasibility study, tentative planning, select the technology and confirm the environment, and requirement analysis. Roles, system analyst, project manager. What is the process? First, we can go for the feasibility study. It is a detailed study of the requirements in order to complete these projects successfully within this budget, within this duration, within this resource. It will be completing or not, they can analyze and mention here in this section. Coming to the tentative planning. To complete this project successfully, what we are doing the temporary process that they can analyze and mention here in this section, that we are calling as a tentative planning. For example, resource planning, that we are calling as a resource planning. That is an example, we need to go for that. Next, select the technology, confirm the environment. Why need technology and environment? If you want to develop any application, you must be use one programming that we are calling as a technology, like Java, .NET, PHP, whatever it may be. And if you develop one application and use, you require one technology, or one environment, like a standalone environment, or client server environment, or web environment, or distribution environment. Which environment is suitable, they can select and mention here. Next, requirement analysis. What is a requirement analysis? They can analyze here. What is a requirement analysis? Here means to complete this project successfully, what company need to provide the facilities like hardware, software, resource, everything they can provide or not, they can analyze and mention here in this section. So this all the information they can gather and preparing one documentation that we are calling as a SRS, system requirement specification we are calling. What is a proof document for analysis phase? Means SRS, system requirement specification we are calling. Next, we are coming to the next phase, designing phase. So very clear, analysis phase is very clear, right? Yes, analysis phase is very clear, right? Right. And coming to the here, what is the software development life cycle? To complete one project successfully, we can follow some procedure that only dividing into the 6 phases. Requirement phase, analysis phase, designing phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase. So we are already discussed requirement phase. If you want to develop any application, you require some client expected requirements that we can gather in the requirement phase. That requirements, if you want to develop, what we require system related specifications and what we require some other specifications, that all we can analyze in the analysis phase. So using requirements, using specifications, system specifications, and they can start the designing. So designing phase we can go for that. What is the designing phase? Task, roles, process, proof. This is a proof. What is the task? High level design, low level design. What is the task? High level design, low level design. Who is the roles? Chief architect engineer, comma team lead. Chief architect engineer, comma team lead. So this is we are calling as a roles in the designing phase. What is the process? First, high level design. What is a high level design? This is we have the lot of requirements. These are all the requirements, they are not mentioned in the proper manner. So in high level design, chief architect engineer will design the total all the project architecture, means one organizing manner, one relation manner, they can arranging all the requirements and design. This we are calling as a high level design. We are calling. What is a high level design? Chief architect engineer will arranging these all the requirements one organizing manner, one relation manner. This we are calling as a high level design. For example, this is all the requirements having lot of requirements. Customer registration, customer some other customer, all the customer features they can gather as a customer model. All the banker related requirements we are calling as a banker model. All the admin features we are calling as an admin model. Like that, all the requirements they can divide and arranging very organizing manner in order to dividing the modules. So high level design, chief architect engineer will divide the total requirements into modules by using UML diagrams, unified modeling language. For example, e-banking project. For example, this e-banking project, what is the modules are available that they can arranging like this UML diagrams. Oh, this is a customer module we have. Okay, admin module we have, and we can go for the banker module we have. So some other modules also. What is the customer features that all they can arranging separately one organizing manner here. Same manner admin related all the features, same manner banker related all the features. So like this total project they can arranging one organizing manner. They're designing one architecture, all the flow, everything they can designing here. These we are calling as a high level design we are calling. What is a high level design? Chief architect engineer will divide the total requirements into modules by using UML diagrams. By using UML diagrams. This is we are calling as a high level design we are calling. Coming to the low level design. What is a low level design? For example, use cases, task flow diagrams. Use cases, task flow diagrams. What is a low level design? These all the modules they can arrange in one organized manner and they can give the total project overview. This is a high level design we are calling. But if you coming to the low level design, each and every functionality flow they can design step by step. That we are calling as a low level design. What is a low level design? Team lead will divide the modules into sub modules. All the modules into sub modules means, for example, customer registration functionality is there. Otherwise, login functionality is there. What is the use case? What is the low level design? They can go for that. First, actor enters the valid URL, click go button, and response. System should display the related page. Actor enters the valid username. System can accept username. Actor enter the password. System can accept. Actor can click on the login button. System can display the related page. Like that, every functionality flow they can describe very detailed manner. That we are calling as a low level design. That examples we are calling as a use cases and the task flow diagram. What is the task flow diagram? Same that process only by using algorithms they can define. For example, enter valid URL, click go button, home page will be coming. And this home page, enter the valid username, password, and click login button. And corresponding page will be displayed. This is we are calling as a task flow diagram. They can go for that. So Like that, they can go for the conditional box or whatever it may be. All they can create it by using algorithms, by using UML diagrams. So this is we are calling as a task flow diagrams we are calling. For example, I'll show you what is the task flow diagrams. Let's show you simple. I can go for the very simple task flow diagrams. For example, if you go for the task flow diagrams, and you can once again, yes, yes, right. What is the task flow diagrams? For example, I'll show it. And you can go for the task flow diagram. I'll show it. And if you go for here task flow diagram, see, this is we are calling as a task flow diagrams. Like this. Like this, we can go for the some task flow diagrams. So how banker can log in? How banker can log in? This is a flow they can give by using diagrams. In same manner, and so many functionalities they can go for that. See, this we are calling as a task flow diagram, and this we are calling as a task flow diagram. Like this, you can design the all the flow. So this is we can go for the task flow diagrams examples. So in this manner, they can prepare the all the task flow diagrams. Fine. Yeah. Hello. Yes. 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 So these all the diagrams prepare into the one documentation. These we are calling as a proof document, technical design document we are calling. This is we are calling as a technical design. All that use cases, task flow diagrams, everything they can mention. This is we are calling as a technical design document we are calling. This is all we are calling as a technical design document. So what is the task? What is the task? High level design, low level design. What is the roles? What is the process? What is the proof? This is we are calling as a designing phase we are calling. This is we are calling as a designing phase. So like that, one project if you want to complete it successfully, requirement phase, analysis phase, designing phase, they can go for that, and some other phases also will continue. So this is we are calling as a up to we are discussing here.